This challenge is from Mille Bornes to win a round with a safe trip or shutout bonus.
Nice.
For those of you who haven't played it, Mille Bornes is a card game wherein you have to go on a 700-mile road trip before your opponent does. The gameplay is kind of similar to Munchkin, I guess, but only in the sense that it's all about playing cards on your opponents and being a huge asshole.
I like that at the title screen there was an actual copyright Parker Brothers on this. Like, they actually acknowledged the copyright, which is pretty impressive in a shareware game.
Yeah, for this time of game development, I suppose.
Yeah, there's a few games by Tegel Systems in this collection, and I think all of them are like that. They're all rip-offs of other products, but they at least acknowledge that those products exist.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, who knows? Maybe this was officially licensed.
Yep. So as you can see, right now I've already gone 200 miles, 250. My opponent has not moved because after they played Roll to start their journey, I immediately played Out of Gas. While they've played Gasoline, they haven't actually played the other Roll card that's necessary to keep moving. The way you stop your opponent is by playing things like Accidents or Punctured Tires or things like that. And you can prevent those things from happening to yourself by playing cards like the one that I have that says Puncture Proof, which means that if my opponent were to play a Puncture Tire on me, playing the Puncture Proof card would not only repair the damage from that, but make it so it can't happen to me again. You can't just play the card out without it being initiated by the damage.
Yeah.
But, yeah. There's one for, like, Right of Way, which I think stops Roll, or stops a stop or something. Like, there's a lot of stuff you can do.
Yeah.
But as it is, every time my opponent manages to get out of their current predicament, I'm sitting on a bunch of other stop cards to keep them from moving again. So I am basically shutting them out.
Just go, you've triggered my top card.
Yeah, so right now he has Driving Ace, which means I can't play Accident, but BFD, he's still not going anywhere.
Okay.
This is the card game version of Euro Truck Simulator 2.
Oh my god.
Right. And I've got the Right of Way, which means I can't stop.
I actually kind of like that game, I've got to admit.
Well, of course. Everybody likes it. You know why? Because it's a good game.
Yeah. It's actually quite relaxing.
Hmm.
So is this like one of those...
So yeah, that's 700 miles.
I was going to say, do you have to get exactly 700 miles? You can't go over?
You have to get exactly 700 miles.
Okay.
Wow.
So that's why you kept that 200 in your hand.
No, the reason why I kept the 200 is because you can, I think you can only play one or two 200s in a game.
Yeah.
Which is one of the rules.
Well.
Yeah.
Success.
The rules that I read. And this is Dracula in London.
Yeah, get ready for a rager here.
Oh, wow.
Oh, man.
You might remember this game
face.
as the one that was a pain in the ass when I showed it the first time, because the game alternates between two different screen modes, one of which is like almost fully wide, the other one is 4x3. So what I ended up doing was actually squishing that stuff to have the same width as the other stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that the title screen tries to trade cachet from Bram Stoker's name.
Yeah.
I saw a Steam game page that did something like that for Jules Verne. I think it was the Mysterious Island games.
You mean like how every game or every work that has anything to do with time travel will credit H.G. Wells?
Yes, absolutely. I think Time Chasers does that.
I think the Butterfly Effect does that.
Oh. All right, well, anyway.
So yeah, there's all these complex rules. Someone in the thread was saying that this game is actually based on a board game that I imagine plays something like Arkham Horror.
Okay.
Which is why when you're playing the game, it keeps telling you to pass the keyboard to the player on your left.
I kind of figured it was something like Mafia or what have you.
Yeah.
Or like Werewolf, except instead of werewolf, it's vampire. Okay.
Yep. And yeah, so the only editing that I did was cut out the parts where the resolution mode is changing, and DOSBox freaks out a little bit when that happens.
Yeah.
I will probably cut this down significantly.
Okay.
I'm still not 100% certain why you don't just want all of the hunters to go with you to every place that you go to.
Yeah, it's kind of a thing that you would prefer, I would imagine.
Because obviously you need hunters to stay behind and develop new vampire hunting technology. Of course. It's really a shame that the graphics aged so poorly.
I love the idea of Van Helsing and friends forcing open a window and then a cop just walking by. Especially since, again, my knowledge of Van Helsing starts and ends with Wolverine. So that is who I imagine this little V is.
Yeah. I was going to say, like, I don't even know what kind of NetHack creatures they would be, given their letters.
This is an adventure game. Hey.
Yeah.
Open the clock, jump in.
I can't figure out how to interact with the clock. I don't think you can. I think all you can do is nuzzle up against stuff.
Well, why would it... hit examine clock.
Yeah.
Observe clock. Look at all sides of clock.
Yay.
Hooray. There's no other way to get a map of London. Aside
not
from
one with an
stealing it
X
from
on
somebody's
the map.
house.
It is kind of interesting how they've made, like, windows and stuff for the ASCII characters. And the beds as well.
Yep.
Yeah.
And now Van Helsing has jumped out the window. And everyone else is going to leave as well. So maybe this is the disadvantage of bringing everyone along, is that then everybody has to leave.
Yeah, that's right.
Man.
Everybody just shouts zoinks and scrambles toward the exit.
That's right. Oh, and now there's a spider, so I guess combat happened.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
A spider, one of Dracula's minions.
But then the spider went away.
It's probably frightened of all the people.
That's right. So at this point, I'm literally just sending everyone to leave because I think the only reason to come here was for that map with the X on it.
Yeah.
And now we get to see what combat looks like. It's gotta be one hell of a spider to wound someone.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Just leap out the window again. Yep.
That's right. London's ghastly. Good lord.
Mm-hmm.
The water and the sky are both radioactive green.
Well, this is the CGA palette, so
That's no excuse.
Post-apocalyptic London. It's like 28 days later, all over again.
Also, when it's night out, you can't really do much of anything, so I usually just end up resting through until the next day. Because, like, you go to visit a house, and then, oh wait, it's too dark to see anything later. Taking everybody, even the wounded Quincy.
Yeah.
It's okay. He can just walk it off.
Wait, why has Mina always had a question mark next to their name?
That I'm not sure of either.
You're not sure of this character's allegiance.
I guess.
Who knows? She could be a double agent for Dracula.
It's like, this person is secretly hiding a vampire bite, but we don't know that for sure, so we're just going to put a question mark on her. Shh!
That's right. So yeah, I keep trying to force my way in there, but it's too dark anyway. And now a day has passed, so we pass keyboard to myself. Because I'm playing this all alone.
Oh, no.
Yeah, sorry I couldn't be there to play Dracula Love Kills, or whatever this is.
That's right.
I watched the
Oh no!
the black and white Dracula movie. I forget exactly when it came out.
Nosferatu?
No, the one from like the 40s, 50s, thereabouts. With Bela Lugosi. Good lord.
Okay.
And I was surprised to learn that Van Helsing was not, in fact, a character made up by DC Comics or whatever. Image. Dark Horse.
Speaking of vampire things, my favorite vampire movie will always still be Dracula Dead and Loving It. It's a great movie.
Yep.
We finally found the person whose favorite movie that is.
Uh-oh.
Oh. Poor Leslie Nielsen. I can't remember if we accomplished anything in there aside from fighting a giant spider. So we'll go on down the list of locations.
In the previous location as well.
I guess. At some point, I stopped bringing everyone along just because it takes too damn long to cycle between everyone. So this is the city, this room,
all
this
these
identical
jokers are just
room.
slowing me down. So says
This
Van
entire
Helsing.
room is the city. Yeah.
So how is it that the assets in this are ASCII based, but they still couldn't be bothered to make more than one map?
That's a good question.
It's disk space. Each map takes up precious bytes. Not
right.
kilobytes, just bytes.
Oh no, bytes.
Vampire bytes.
Fantastic.
Some very dramatic music for killing a spider.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nothing doing.
This game doesn't seem very eventful.
No.
It's... What was the challenge again? I've forgotten already.
To cure Van Helsing's crippling cancer, which was really a nice way of saying beat the game.
Oh, okay.
Do you ever visit the ring?
No.
Oh, I see.
That doesn't become like that, and Chicksand Street never become available locations.
Aw, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I guess the idea is that if you see what Renfield's up to, you can deduce from his behavior where Dracula might be. But then it's too dark to see anything. Oh no!
But, it must have
It
been
could
the count.
only have been the Count.
And not his sycophantic assistant.
Mm-hmm.
6 doomed adventurers.
Oh.
Oh, and I guess there was a boat. Whatever.
I guess that qualifies as a boat. Everyone is so tired.
That's because everyone's been working all night.
Yeah.
This
Dodging
is so plotting.
vampires. Dodging
I only
all the
bring Dr.
vampires
Seward
that we've
along
seen.
because he's got a med kit which you don't actually use to heal people. It just like prevents further damage from occurring to them. Like I think that the only way to cure Van Helsing's being wounded is to have him rest,
Oh.
Yeah.
and I got no time for that.
That's right. Not while Dracula's out and about.
Nope,
This is an Oregon
ain't
Trail
got
we're
time to
playing.
bleed.
Renfield disgorges a whole lot of feathers.
Oh,
Renfield is odd, I've gotta say.
yes. I just want to see the game be about him, but I wish that it wasn't all text. I want to see crude ASCII versions of Renfield doing dumb things. Yeah, I don't know this room either.
Okay.
I think I was just here, wasn't I?
Yes, I'm pretty sure you were. Or you were in another room just like it.
Yep.
It's surprisingly difficult to tell.
So
yeah, I think-
confusing.
Yes.
Well, it's October 4th, so that means something.
Just rest. Sleep. Yay!
Yay.
Oh.
Large dog seen running loose.
Oh no,
I investigate the newspaper report.
you're in Greenvale.
Oh, okay. What?
Budapest University.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's useful information. So it turns out that there's also like enchanted items that you can equip as well as provisions. Wow. And like only Van Helsing can have some of the items, I think.
Yeah.
There we go.
I'd have preferred this if it was just like Oregon Trail style. You have to do a patrol of London for Dracula's,
I
and,
think that's
but like automatically, and you're presented with situations that you have to use items for.
Be a banker from Birmingham.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Wait, female vampires? What?
What? Oh, rats, bats, and wolves, things that I've encountered. It's almost like there's this entire game that I'm not seeing.
Yeah.
Maybe because it's the shareware version. Or not.
Oh man, that's true. This is... I sometimes I forget that we're watching playthroughs of shareware games.
Well, some of them are shareware, some of them are just like, that's all there is.
Yeah.
Freeware or donateware.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what, if anything, the full version of this game even gets you. Maybe a strategy guide.
Maybe it gets you colors.
Hey! How can you apprehend a suspect in the crime of a child being bitten by a rat? Desperately trying to find some sort of gameplay here.
Mm-hmm.
One of the characters I brought along a thing that they can use on crates, and I can't quite remember who it was. There we go. So I've sterilized the earth via these crates. I don't know what I'm accomplishing.
Well, it's because, actually, I don't know if this was part of the novel, but I know that in the film that I watched, a big thing was that that Dracula had to carry around a crate full of Romanian dirt, that he, just so he could sleep on it.
Oh.
Because apparently that's a rule of Dracula's.
Dracula has a bunch of dumb rules.
Yep.
Oh no, everybody leave, there's a spider.
Quick, flee.
Oh no! Van Helsing's in critical condition because of the spider.
I see. Would you play a version of this except it's the town from Twilight?
Still no.
Okay.
You could play as Charlie and just
Charlie? Wait. Oh yeah.
The one cool character in Twilight.
Yes, Mustache Dad.
Yeah, Mustache Dad. There we go.
Oh, well.
Oh, I see.
Alright.
You may want to go to Castle Dracula in an effort to track him down.
So, I don't know if Dracula was ever in the city, or if this is just the game's way of saying, look, just here he is, go deal with it.
The final act. Castle Dracula, it's so grand. Look at that.
The good old Death March.
Mm-hmm.
And then the cartoon sneaking music to follow.
Oh no.
Oh wow.
There's some candles, whip them, and get hearts.
Oh no, there's Dracula. That clump of ASCII characters at the top.
Yes.
So this is our first non-spider combat of the game.
There's a hell of an awesome ASCII cape he's got.
Yes. I don't really have a strategy here.
Do you have any weapons?
Fists. Oh no!
Oh, shit!
Evie. All these rats. I hope you guys are taking notes.
I lost track long ago.
All your characters are just walking up to Dracula and flipping him off one by one.
Mm-hmm. Alright, well.
Take this. Oh, I see.
Oh no.
It's okay. You'll defeat him with your,
Jonathan
effort.
brought holy water.
Whoops.
Guess what, motherfucker? What?
Oh.
I don't know, I think Quincy brought a thing that's effective against Dracula's.
All these vampire hunters just talking amongst themselves. Hey, did you bring the thing? I don't know.
Oh, he missed.
Oh, Jonathan is wounded.
Everyone's getting bit by spiders and rats. Really, everyone's just biding their time waiting for Quincy to have another go, even though he's in critical condition.
Yeah, that's right. Place all your hopes on Quincy.
Quincy, for some reason, is the character name that I associate with John Rhys Davies. So, there you go.
Quincy. Wait, what?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Is it because he,
oh no!
Is it because one of the characters that he starred alongside in Sliders was named Quinn?
That is absolutely correct.
Wow.
I think you mean cue ball also.
Oh.
Yay!
Whoa! Holy shit! I'm surprised that you actually did something.
All right, so Van Helsing did not die of cancer,
And
I consider
everybody
this
got
challenge
married
successful.
to each other.
wow.
What? This challenge is for air traffic controller.
Okay.
I think no, I didn't speed up the footage. Sorry, this is all you get.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
But now I have to socialize with Chaz.
So this is air traffic controller. The way you play the game is that the little letters on the grid are airplanes. The arrow next to them indicates their current direction. The table on the right side of the screen indicates the same information as well as their altitude and current destination and how much fuel they have. The objective is to get all of the planes to go to the place that they're saying they need to go to without them crashing into each other.
Okay.
Planes collide if they have the same altitude and the same occupy the same space.
All right.
You can give planes multiple commands per turn interval, like to change altitude by up to 2,000 feet. I think they're feet. Or to change their course, or to initiate a landing or takeoff with a runway if that plane is cleared to land or take off. So plane A, for instance, is actually on a course to land on the runway, which is why it's cruising at 1,000 feet.
All right.
So this game is in real time?
Yeah, there's a clock at the top of the top left of the screen. By default, every 20 seconds on this difficulty level it advances, but I can hit F6 to force it to advance instead.
Okay.
Oh. Nice try.
It's a very
So, yeah.
snarky game.
So you just have to maintain like all these planes to make sure that none of them are about to crash into each other. It's kind of like flight control for iOS, I guess, but with much worse graphics and with altitude that isn't really taken into account in that game.
And much more slower paced gameplay and also math.
Well, that's because it's all micromanaging. Like, you can't just tell them what their route is. I have to wait for C to become parallel with 5 before I can tell it to go down, for instance.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have to worry about the possibility that another plane might just decide to pop out at C or at 5 when C is occupying that space. So every now and then you have to stop and check and see what the upcoming flights are, which doesn't always display. It only displays when you hit F5. Yeah, the game's kind of clunky. Like, the reason why I set the turn interval to 20 seconds was because, like, with the controls being what they are, like, you need time to digest what is on the screen and, like, queue up commands before the next 20-second interval starts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
On the hardest difficulty level, it's 6 seconds.
Oh, wow.
Incorrect plane.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, unfortunately, you can't see exactly what keys I'm hitting, but it's usually, like, either 2 and then a letter, or a direction on the arrows and a letter.
Yeah.
And that's about all you do.
I could see why this is this is perceived in popular culture, at least, as being one of the most aggravating jobs that anybody could have. And they're also apparently paid terribly.
Yeah, and also under a lot of stress all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. I should probably speed up this footage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you missed the part where I had to learn how to play this game prior to starting this challenge.
Oh, man.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, this was not my first run.
But it's clear to see that you lost track of time. And you just became so embroiled in the air traffic controller experience.
Yeah?
Yeah. And all this jaunty music. Yay!
And it's only at this point that I realized that Plane M is just sitting there.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Oop. Oh, my computer beeping. Don't mind that.
Oh no, you're the air traffic controller.
Oh, gee. Okay,
1621, I don't know what that means. Yay!
Yay.
Yay!
spectacular. Final score is 24087, which coincidentally is the zip code you need to mail your payment to.